A better Burkina Faso for our children. We've been led to believe that we are poor, that we have nothing. But do you realize that it's false? This is colonization.
Emmanuel Macron has once again demonstrated his imperialist mindset and disdain for African sovereignty with his recent comments labeling African nations as ungrateful.
Hello guys, hello people. My people, wonder shall never end. Emmanuel Macron say Africa leaders, some of these African leaders are ungrateful because Traoré say make they pack their load and leave the whole Africa, like leave. And so many other African countries, like I think Senegal president, this very young guy as well. But now Emmanuel Macron is now saying there is no Africa without France. Oh, we did this for you, we did that for you, and now you people are ungrateful. He called them ungrateful, guys. He called them ungrateful. So let's watch this very video. I don't understand where you want to help me or you claim to be helping me, and now I said I don't need the help anymore, and you are the one crying. I mean, is it by force to help somebody if you don't have what you are benefiting there? If no be saying na your plan, Emmanuel. Oh yeah, make we watch this very video and we'll come back to put our own take.
A better Burkina Faso for our children. We've been led to believe that we are poor, that we have nothing. But do you realize that it's false? This is colonization. We need to decolonize our mindsets. We need to have a different discourse. And raising awareness, we are here for that too. It's not just about waging war, about staying in the same mentality because you'll be convinced to colonize again if we stay in that. We must decolonize ourselves. This is the war we are fighting.
We must decolonize ourselves. This is the war we are fighting. Is it not a good one? Of course it is. Now listen to France President Emmanuel Macron calling some of these African leaders, most especially number one, this guy, calling him ungrateful for what? Watch video. Listen to Emmanuel Macron and then we'll be back to put our own take.
Emmanuel Macron has once again demonstrated his imperialist mindset and disdain for African sovereignty with his recent comments labeling African nations as ungrateful for France's military interventions. At a conference in Paris, Macron arrogantly claimed that African nations owe their sovereignty to France's presence in the region, insisting they have forgotten to say thank you. These remarks have sparked outrage across Africa and beyond, with critics accusing the French leader of perpetuating a colonialist and racist narrative. Macron's statements reflect a deeper contempt for the agency and autonomy of African nations. By suggesting that African states would not exist without France, Macron dismisses the continent's rich histories, struggles, and resilience. His comments betray an outdated and paternalistic worldview rooted in the colonial era, a time when France exploited Africa for its resources while subjugating its people. The backlash from African leaders has been swift and uncompromising. Senegalese Prime Minister Ousmane Sonko blasted Macron's remarks, calling them a blatant insult to Senegal's sovereignty. Our decision to remove French troops is our own, made without consultation or negotiation with France, Sonko said, emphasizing Senegal's independence and freedom from colonial ties. Chadian Foreign Minister Abderrahmane Koulibaly went further, accusing Macron of blatant racism. Macron's comments reflect an attitude of superiority and a lack of respect for Africa and Africans, Koulibaly declared. He pointed out that France's military presence in Chad has long prioritized French geopolitical interests over the well-being of Chadian citizens. Macron's tone-deaf comments ignore the harm caused by France's interventions in Africa, which often exacerbate instability rather than resolve it. France's military actions have frequently aligned with its strategic interests, securing access to resources and maintaining influence, rather than fostering genuine development or peace. In Mali, where France's decade-long Operation Barkhane ostensibly targeted Islamist militants, critics argue it left the region more unstable. The resentment among African populations towards France's military presence has grown, fueled by perceptions of exploitation and interference. In recent months, several African nations have taken bold steps to assert their sovereignty and reject France's meddling. Senegal, Chad, and Ivory Coast have expelled French troops, signaling a shift towards self-determination and exploring partnerships with other global powers. These moves highlight Africa's desire to break free from France's lingering neo-colonial grip. As African nations chart their own course, Macron's comments serve as a reminder of the racist and imperialist attitudes that still plague former colonial powers. Rather than respecting Africa's independence, Macron has chosen to berate and belittle it, exposing his inability to move beyond a colonial mindset. Macron's remarks will be remembered as a stark reminder of the arrogance that has long defined France's relationship with Africa. Instead of taking responsibility for his country's colonial past and fostering respectful partnerships, Macron has chosen to insult and alienate African nations. His comments are not only deeply offensive, but also serve to further erode France's standing. Until then, his words will remain a stain on France's reputation and a rallying cry for those seeking to dismantle the last vestiges of colonialism.
So you just listen, guys. Oh my goodness. You want help people, and the people you are helping are not saying we don't need help anymore. Go and watch my previous video. Make sure you take your time to listen to president's wife, which is the first lady of Sierra Leone. Go there and listen carefully, so you will know where our problem is coming from as an African. Go and watch that video. It's below this very one. Go and watch it. So these people don't want to let Africa go. Do you really think that we cannot handle our country? According to the first lady of Sierra Leone, he said that with the resources that we have, with everything that we have, as of now, 2025, there will be no human being in Africa, not even single soul that will be suffering, because we have more than enough. But why are we not getting it? These people are taking, do you know what they are taking? These people are taking 80%. They are leaving 20%. You see it? So they take away 80, then give you 20%. And they are giving African leaders 20% from what they are looting from our country. This is constantly, like every day. And if this thing, I mean, if everything belongs to us, like we are the one handling it, like it is our own though, but we have no rights for what belongs to us. We have no rights. Like, this is crazy. And the world is just moving on, making it look like it's normal. Like, this is not normal. This is not normal. I mean, but the worst part of it is that you would not even know that these people are the reason why Africa is the way Africa is today. You will not know. These people will tell you, oh, Africa, we are going to work with Africa. We are going to... But anyways, what did you expect? Do you think Europeans will just come and help you in Africa? Like, because they are too generous. They are too nice. They want the world to be peaceful. They want everybody to be fine. You think there is still no difference between this, my color, and that color? Play. Continue to the play. Continue. Everything is false. That's why when they give you Jesus Christ, when they create a picture of Jesus Christ, they make it white for you. They see Jesus Christ for eye. They see him. They give you devil as black. You go see black pikin, you give her fine girl, princess, black, like dark skin color. You give her Igbo own, go throw away the dark one, go carry the white one. Everything have to be white. Slave. They use everything. You will think what they are doing, they are just doing it normal. They are putting fire in our country. So all of us will be running here, paying tax. Paying taxes. Sometimes when you shout, God, they will tell you, oh, it is the law. It's the law. They will tell you. You will come here, they know all of us are Christian, majority of us. And they are withdrawing Christian fee away from your salary, what you did not ask for. A lot is going on here. So guys, I'm just going to end this video here. See you all guys in my next video. Please, my name remains Jama First Lady. Like this video, don't just watch and go. When watching or before watching, just thumbs up the video so that YouTube can help us to recommend this video. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube queen, do us a favor by subscribing so that whenever I post any video, you'll be the first person to get the notification. As you do so, God bless you. See you guys in my next video. Stay blessed and then bye bye.